Hi. If you found this video, it's probably one of a couple of reasons. Number one, maybe you are turning 65 and you were born outside the US. Number two, could be because you kind of like this safer at home stuff and you're over 65 and decided, hey, I'm going to retire now. Or the latter, which we don't like, but maybe you got laid off during this COVID-19 thing and you're over 65 and your insurance just ended. You're probably going to the Social Security office and you're going, uh-oh, there's a big closed sign on the door. What do I do? Well, good news. I'm Debbie Hoffman, and I'm the founder and CEO of HIR Insurance Agency. And that's what we do. We help you navigate this easily and hopefully a little peacefully. There is something extra that you will need to do. So normally you would go to the Social Security office if you're over 65 and wanting to get your Part B in place with two forms, one signed by your employer stating when you finished work, when you stopped working, and when your employer group plan ended, and a Part B application. We have those forms. Just give us a call. We can get them to you. Now, normally you waltz in about 6 weeks before you need it in place. You get a little stamped receipt. Everything's hunky-dory. But you can't do that now. So the good news is when you call Social Security, which is 800-772-1213, when you call them, normally there's a hold time. Well, lately, there hasn't been. When we've called or our clients have called, they said they pick up pretty much right away. So you don't have to hold, hopefully, a long time. You're going to want to call them because one of our clients actually, they were told to mail it to a specific person's name in Virginia. And the other ones have been told to mail it to their local Social Security office. So just call Social Security, find out what they want you to do. Now, if you were born outside the US, you need to call them anyway because there may be some extra forms you need to send, like possibly your naturalization certificate. Do you know where that is? I know, most people don't. But you're going to hopefully start this process really early, and you can get a copy of it. So you're going to send all that. Now, for somebody that's working over 65 and you're retiring now or you're departing service, there is on the employer termination form or request for employer information, Section B normally has to be signed by your employer, but the government understands that this is an issue and sometimes they're not available. So if you go to my website, people say that anymore? I don't know. Go, the number 2, HIR.com. Go to HIR.com and look for my blog that talks about this particular subject. In there, I have a link to the Social Security website. Why do I have the link in there? Because one of our clients called them and they said, oh no, you have to get that signed. No, the Social Security office has waived that rule during this pandemic time. We don't know when that's going to stop, so you'll definitely want to check back with us or check back with Social Security. The problem is Social Security, the agent on the phone, didn't even know that. Yeah, that's a problem. And sadly, sometimes you can call back and get a whole different response from somebody else. I hate that that happens, but anyway, it does. So that's why I put the link in there. So if you need it to, you can actually send them to their own link and show them that it's not needed at this particular time. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make copies of everything. Now, since if you don't get your employer information, they're going to want the front and the back of your card. So you need to copy your current employer group plan. And you're going to put the forms with the copy of your current employer group plan in an envelope addressed to whoever they tell you to address it to. But make sure, I personally would send it overnight with a signature receipt required. Because 3 weeks from now, if you don't get anything and it's past the date that you needed your Part B in place, guess what? You can call them and you've got the receipt. They will honor it as long as you have the receipt. You got to make sure all your bases are covered. Oh, and by the way, we tell all our clients this. Whenever you talk to Social Security, you write down the name, their badge number, their agent number, their employer number, employee number, whatever you can get from them, the location they are, write everything down. Write the date and the time you called. Very important, because sometimes things have a way of going into Never Never Land over there. Yeah, so you want to have all your ducks in a row. Mail that off. Now, in about 2 weeks, you should get a confirmation letter stating that they received it and the Part B will be in place. Oh, by the way, I'd put sticky notes all over it too, just to make sure I want my Part B effective and on the date. May 1st, June 1st, July 1st, whatever it is. Put sticky notes everywhere and a cover sheet. You can't be too sticky noted. Everywhere. And you want it to just really stand out. And so if you don't get that confirmation letter in a couple of weeks, call them back. You've got all your information, when you called, when you sent it, you have it, your signature. They can tell you if it's in process or not. And then, because we need time to do your plans, the plans that supplement Original Medicare, whether that's Medicare Advantage plan or a supplement, which we can make that easy too. So we need a little time to do that. But even if it's the last day of the month, we can get your plans in place for the next day. We just need to get it in before the end of the month. So, I know it's a lot, and it's just kind of a crazy time. But you know what? It doesn't cost you any more to work with us and let us kind of waltz you easily through this process than if you would do this on your own. And you also have our wonderful, amazing back office to help making sure everything's enrolled so you don't have to sit on the phone with the insurance companies. So again, go to our website, check out our Yelp and Google reviews. Our clients are very, very generous, and I think you'll be able to see their heart, where they were coming from, and why they really enjoy working with us. And give us a call, 323-455-4961, and let us help you through this process. We know this too shall pass, and Social Security will be opened again, hopefully in the next month or two. But until then, please share this with your friends, your coworkers, or anybody else that might be in the situation where they need our help too. Thanks, and we look forward to talking with you.